Is the 14th of Obsidian late winter. The year is 255 of the Mythic Age. The dwarves of Armorrazors have nearly used up all of their grace period. They have 19 members, only one more member, and they will push themselves into that first threshold of danger where things can start getting interesting. We have lots of work to do. The surface still needs to be secured. We need to begin the process of getting that done. And that is going to depend on our ability to make glass. Yes, I want lots of glass. So let's look at what work orders we have going on here. Cloth work orders, let's just make beds. Probably doesn't need to be 10, but we'll leave it for now. I'm going to drop both of these down to 2. Hopefully that doesn't cause us to run out, but, you know, process plants, make chalk door. I'll leave that at 10 for now. Make rock cabinet. These room making ones are a little bit aggressive. You know, we should probably make these all chalk because we have so much of it. So let's just be like, I didn't need to do that. Instead of non-economic hard rock, let's try putting in... Nope, it's not that one. Chalk is greater than 40. You'll make those cabinets, and we'll just put on there that we want it to be out of chalk. Whoops. Haha. Haha. Already clearing stuff that we don't want to clear. Let's look up here and also change this to chalk. It's greater than 10. Let's get it here. Change this to chalk. We need tasks for our diggers. We're going to make a big chalk stockpile right here. Well, there's going to be a big stockpile for non-economic rocks. What do we got going on down here? We are making our way out. I think we just uncovered a bunch of new material. They're heading down to floor 50. All right, they can move up here when they're done. What else do we have to do? We need to clear all the trees that are going to cause problems with our wall. It is another job that we're going to tell people to do exclusively. Not our militia commander, though. Rather, our other... Do we have another chopper? We do. So our bard. So, id split. You can get out there and do your thing. Cut down all the trees in here. And I'm gonna finish the work out here first. We're not cutting any tree down out here. That's a mistake. We want to cut down trees that have holes under them because I dug out their roots. Usually you can see a bit of the hole on the edge. We just want to clear this problem up before it becomes a real problem. It also gives us an excuse to get some more wood. Anything down here? After this point, we're going to probably try to keep ourselves below this level. Like, I think we've built everything on this level that we're going to build. We're going to build lower than this now. So once we do this, we won't have to worry about it again. Let's see if there's any trees along here. Now that doesn't show underneath it as it being ruined, nor does this, because there are still roots here. We're going to cut it anyway. And once all these are cut, we will... That one's got a root, so it should be fine. That one's got a root. One appears to have a root, but I don't believe that it does. That one does. That one doesn't. That one does. Okay, we're going to seal all those up. The other thing we need to do is we need to get up here onto the higher level and start. That's a mistake that we are going to have to repair. I'm trying to think of how we're going to repair that. We should have put a floor on this level and we didn't, which is actually kind of annoying because that means we got to repair this. So a little bit of repair work just from a mistake from our previous adventures. Let's see, that round line block. And we will build a ramp. Also be a round line block. Let's just look at the squad here. Just the two of them. Gonna make this barracks. Just check to make sure we actually, yep, set it for them to do their training, so everything should be fine. We're gonna have to deal with these chicks too. Do we have everything we need to build a well here? Furniture. Machines and fluids, well. We do. So we will. It's good, that gets that done. Alright. We need to put ramps up. We should probably put 2 ramps up so they can get up to the next level. Even more ramps might be better. Put a ramp here. I'm already pushing my luck on the thing that I didn't want to do, which is push them too hard. But hopefully it'll turn out okay. And let's release them to begin this work. We also want to build a wall straight across here. Wall. Okay, this is going to be... This portion of the wall will need to be 3 wide, and we'll probably have to put a road down to get rid of all this stuff in the way. So let's just start that again. Let's slow down a bit. Put a wall in. 1 block here. And then 1, 2, 3. It'll be a drawbridge that we will use for the merchants to get inside. 2, 3. Here. And then I think we'll also do this side, having an entrance that will build a ramp to. Round line blocks. Good. Okay. Now we should be able to get up here. I think we have to remove this. Or that may not be... Yeah, because it has to be on this level, right? This is the gap. So let's send someone to clear this. Now, the other thing I want to do, I want to start... Okay, so we want to make a bunch of... We want to make a bunch of glass. So, to make glass, we're going to need to do a few things. How many bars of iron do we have? 6. We're going to have to let that go for a bit because we're going to need all of our charcoal to be for other things. So let's see if we have... Did we ever set... No, we didn't. Unless we set it directly, which we may have. No, we didn't. So we set no iron... We set no iron work order. Let's see. We're gonna change our thing here. We're just gonna tell them to dig straight back into here, like that. Get them to do that right away. Nobody better get hit by any of this falling logs, otherwise I'm gonna be super mad at you dying for no reason. Floor. These floors, we just want to make them out of anything that's close. I guess we'll use coffee wood for that one. You know, we could just do this the easy way, which is this. So any holes here? There's one. This did not produce a hole. Okay, that's good. All right. Now we need to start building the outer wall. Construction wall. We don't want to do this closest. Nope, we don't want to do this closest, so we'll start again. Construction wall. Select material after placement. And this will be round lime. This will be round lime. This will be round lime. And this will be round lime. Fine. Here. This will be round lime. Leave a gap. This will be round lime. Leave a gap. And this will all be round lime. Good. Now we need to build a wall, a floor here. This floor can be used closest material. Needs to be built out that far. Okay. Okay, things are starting to look better. That poor dog is just rotted away. At least things that can't climb can't get in right now. Although I'm gonna have to let people out because can't get those trees chopped unless people go outside. I haven't checked recently. Is there anything on others to worry about? There's a giant nothing here is aggressive, so hopefully we're still safe for a little bit. And we really need to get this stuff started, so we will build a... Where is it? Glazier? It is a glass furnace. It's in the closest material. We will expand this to include all of this as well. And then we will tell this glass furnace... Well, we'll let this get built first. Work orders here. I want you to make... I'm going to say clear glass blocks, 5. Glass is going to be a big deal in this sport, so I'd actually like to find somebody who is doing something I don't care about. Bone carvers, everybody's useful. This bowyer is not that useful. Buck, for now, you're our glazier, so you're going to just work in there. You're not going to be able to do anything, though. I want this to be sand-bearing items is at least 5. Awesome. And that's, we should also say refined coal is at least 5. Good. So you won't start that until we get sand. They need to set someplace for sand. I think one of these is sand. It's quite a ways down. It'll have to do, though. I think this is an aquifer level. Yeah, it is. So we can't dig it out further, which is a tragedy. At least a little bit of one. Would have liked this to a bit. It doesn't have to be bigger. I don't know what I'm talking about there. That's good enough. Let's see how things are going. We've opened this. So we are starting to get that done. The stuff is starting to get done up here. Now we need to also, in addition to the ones we chopped down for hole's sake, yeah, that one should be fine. We also need to chop down anyone that's either directly interfering with our wall or that can be used to climb up to our wall. Monsters will climb. They will. When they do, we will not like it. It's all good. Do I still have a work order going out for round line blocks? I don't. I better make one. Now we're starting to push them to do too much stuff, I think. Wooden blocks. I actually have none. Pause this for a bit. Some of what she cuts down has to be round lime, right? Am I going to have to actually hunt the trees? A little bit, I think. There's one. She's cutting one down. There's two. Okay. She's cutting a few of them down. To floors. There's a hole there. Wonder if for future proofing I should cut all this out. I think I'm gonna. Just because eventually, someday, I'm gonna want these to be surface farms. Once I'm fully down in the caverns. Floor. You. Hole there, hole there, hole there. I'll need to do some grates. Get a save done right now. Some more holes over here. There's one there, one there, and one there. There's also one over here. Again, this is all stuff that's good to get done early. Getting this done early is... I mean, it's for the best. By far for the best. Made my UI a little bit smaller. So the more of the screen space is actually dedicated to the dwarves, you know? Awesome. This. I saw one up here too. No, I did. Maybe I imagined that. There's definitely one down here. There. Okay. Let's keep at it, everyone. Oh. Shoot. It's actually pretty bad. I think we lost a bunch of seeds in doing that. You okay? Okay, we're gonna stop doing this. We're gonna make sure that there's never a point in time in which the center block doesn't have a support. Because that's some problematic stuff right there. Nobody to blame for that except us. And by us, I mean me. Okay, let's do this roof. Construction. Wall. Select material. To here, we want Brown lime. Material to here. We want round lime. Are we actually out of blocks? We are. That means we got to turn this on because I've seen we have some again. Should help us out. We just keep pushing. The sooner we get this stuff up here done, the sooner things... That is a floor point right there. Are safe for our dwarves. I want... Don't I have other blocks? I thought I had coffee block or Canberra wood blocks. Well, I guess this will be fine then. Maybe I imagined that. I guess I imagined that. Here's one here. Construction. Floor. You can use closest material. Then we'll take this down. And I will put in a floor here. What is this? Date palm wood? I think we'll just continue that. We have a period of time in which the world is not as hostile. Just before we get 20 dwarves. And we want to take the best advantage of that as we can. So we want to use date palm woods here. And then we'll just cancel the middle one. Then we'll do the same here. Looks like all the trees are cut. That's good. Things up here are starting to look good. Let's put out our floors. These can be... use closest material. Need to build a floor. 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 We can now build the wall here. We got to build it one wall at a time. Hopefully we can get this done. Where is it? That's good. I know, guys, I'm asking a lot of you. Let's go down to here. Nobody has built this yet. Then we should probably set this to... Let's make a work order. That work order is going to be to collect sand. Collect sand. We're going to do... No, we're going to put... Make this take no outside work orders. I'm going to put this collect sand work order in here. Collect sand. 5 per day. Tell this that it can actually do that just for now. Okay, we got to rebuild this farm. Which farm was this? Which farm was this? We need to quickly rebuild this farm. Whoops. Workshops farming. Farm plot. Zoom. This farm is plump helmets, no seeds. How do we have no seeds for plump helmets? We're not doing them fast enough, I'm guessing. Probably because they're all being stored. This cave wheat 2 times a year, plump helmet the rest of the time. You sure there's no plump helmet in here? There isn't. Maybe we need to make drinks faster. I think so. So we can keep having plump helmets spawn. Because it's not great. Okay, let's build wall, select material after placement. Should be the last section of... It's not enough, but I'll finish them out with just logs. Okay, that's good. Any more holes out here that we haven't seen? There's one right there. That's a hole. I did yeah, I did. So let's build more floors. Floors everywhere! Use closest material, build a floor. That's right. And then... It's just a giant grasshopper. Doesn't mean anyone harm. And if it decides to change its mind, we'll get right on it. I was making this out of coffee wood. And we'll cancel the center. Okay. We're getting this stuff done pretty fast. Which is exactly what you want to see. Biggest problem right now is we're going to need glass for the next step. Did we ever? Yeah, we did. Alright, before we run out of time for this episode, let's pick a dwarf to cover. We have Amos almost here. Haven't done him yet. We have Saravesh, our doc. No, I don't think so. I think we're going to do... Let's look at our old ones. The first woman to join us right at the beginning, Nick. All right, Nick. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the fort. You are tolerant. You have a poor spatial sense. You're polysynonymous. I don't know what that means. It's a thing, though. You have poor intuition. You disdain hard work, and you're not altruistic. You are the lover of Cog. You are part of the Impervious Channel and the Brass Sack. Lots of friends from the original 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's... Everybody's your friend. And you're making good acquaintances with the new people as well. Let's look at your personality. She's not bothered in the slightest by deviations from the norm or extreme differences in lifestyle or appearance. That's good. She lacks confidence in her abilities. That's not so good. She dislikes helping others. She is very quick to anger. She's always tense and jittery. She often feels discouraged. She has an active imagination. She can easily fall in love or develop positive sentiments. She has a tendency to go it alone without considering the advice of others. She can sometimes act without deliberation. Okay, she's a bit flaky. She tends to be a little wasteful when working on projects, more flaky. She prefers that everyone live harmoniously as possible. She wants things her way, so she's flaky and selfish. Okay, that's a pretty strong, interesting combination. She tends to be swayed by the emotions of others. Okay, that's a bit flaky. She doesn't focus on material goods. She tends to share her own experiences, triumphs with others. Okay. She winks during conversation. She laughs in a distinct fashion when she's exasperated. She chews her nails when she's thinking. Let's look at her physical description. She has what was once a thin frame, now bearing enormous thick layers of fat. Her very long hair is arranged in double braids. Her short nose is upturned. Her head is broad. Her pale top skin is wrinkled. Her lips are thin. Her ears have small lobes. Her hair is charcoal with flecks of gray. Her eyes are copper. Copper's a great color for eyes. Anything else under personalities? Look at her values. Other than being a dwarf, she personally sees working hard as foolish, waste of time, sees life as unfair and doesn't mind it that way, finds introspection to be a waste of time and doesn't feel strongly about the law. She dreams of crafting a masterwork one day. Okay. Her actual last name is Flukebolt. Interesting. Preferences, she likes nickel silver. That's why she's called Nick. Like saltpeter, yellow diamond, battle axes. Interesting. Interesting. Cabinets, flasks, geese for their formation flying, words of the birds of bulbs, and the sight of the fuchsia song. When possible, she prefers to concern pond turtle. We got none of that, and river spirits. This comes from... I'm not sure where this comes from. She absolutely detests flies. All right, well, hopefully we don't have too many flies around here for you, Nick. Thanks for joining the fort. Hopefully you'll find yourself well suited to living here. All right. Stuff is starting to get done. We never did put a wall here because I was worried that I didn't have any blocks. Okay, let's go down to the ground. Still haven't got this done. That makes sense because they're all working so hard up there. Let's prioritize that. once these tasks are done, we're going to start building the roof shape. The good thing about the roof shape is, well, we're going to need tons of round line blocks, though. That's the bad thing about the roof shape. Getting a lot done, though. I'm glad to see I'm getting the work done. We should go here. What are we getting out of here? The usual stuff? Okay, we're just going to pause these. Just for now. Did we not change this to chalk? I thought we changed that to chalk. Well, it's chalk now. I really thought we changed that to chalk. There's the coffer cabinet. I think maybe we did, but because there was still one in the queue, it didn't change. That's fine. We can have some multicolored craziness for a while. The one thing we do want to do down here, though, is we want to add a new task for... I don't know, we're going to say, like... I'm just going to make a bunch of stone grates. Great. But not too many. Let's make like 5 for now. Like nearly everything else, we're going to make it a chalk because that's what we have the most of. At least for now. Oh, this is starting to look really well finished. Keep putting out these wall bits we have to add. Round line block. Round line block. Nothing we can add there. Round line block. Still nothing agitated. Still no murderous wilds coming to murder our wilds. Things are actually going pretty good, though. Kind of liking it. This thing keeps making me think I should, like, do bees. It really does. It's nice to see everybody getting everything done. But that's quite exciting to me, the fact that everything's getting done. How much work are my... Got a lot of hauling to do. All the walls and floors are being prioritized nicely, though, which I like. We still got our 2 miners actually doing digging, so that's good. Except for the one who's fishing. Hopefully we don't, Is that 2 people fishing? Did I set 2 fishermen? I believe I did. Alright, well, 2 fishermen's probably fine. Okay, so everything seems to be balanced up here. We have no meat, but again, that's fine for now. Rovad up here, I think that's his name, isn't it? Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. Don't know where he went. These holes are starting to get covered. That's nice. This is getting really covered too. Oh, we found another hole though. Look at that. That's why we got to be super careful about those holes. These will bite us if we don't get them. Just you can just put a papaya wood log there to check for all these holes. Anything near these clusters? No. No, I think we're good now. Oh no, there's one there. That's that one I was sure existed that I missed. Take coffee wood, I guess. There's one there. Okay. Anything else? I don't see anything right now. Do we have grates? Did we build those grates yet? No, grates are furniture. Furniture? Floor grate? Got him. Okay, that's good. This wall is getting done. As the wall gets done, more other jobs are going to start happening. And that is definitely... I'm just going to use 3 of those up. Hope we get more blocks soon. Oh, frick. Classic. 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 Work orders. Wish we could change this. Because that means I have to start again. So it is blocks. We're looking for green glass. We want to make it with sand-bearing items. Here we go. At least 5. Refined coal is number 5. At least actually green glass this time. Make it 5 blocks. Problem is we need more blocks done. We need... I think for the next part we're going to change our wood type. We're going to make wooden block. No, don't do it that way. We don't want to do it that way. Do add new task, wooden blocks, type of this, repeat it, prioritize it. That's what we're going to use for our barring. And yeah, we're getting close to being done. I'm really starting to like the way this is going. We are doing well, I think. You know, the regular lime wood and the other lime wood seem to look almost the same, so I think stop differentiating between them. Round lime. Once we're ready to put archers up there, we'll carve out the fortifications, because they're slightly less likely to leap through the fortifications to their doom if they're carved than if they're placed. There we go. Repaired. Okay. Things are starting to look really good around here. Let's look at our task list. Lots of store item and stockpiles. Let's look at our others list. Still nothing threatening. Ugh, this time of peace is going to end, but it's nice, at least for now. And I could put ratweed in here. Yeah, I think we'll put ratweed in. Give us some time to get plump helmet back, but doesn't put us into a position where we're going nothing. This is berry wine. Oh yeah, they're using up all our berries. Dwarven wine. Alright, I'm happy with that. I'm super happy with this. What a beautiful wall my dwarves have built. What a beautiful wall they've built. I mean, seriously, what a nice wall. Round. Lime. Logs. So now I think we're going to end this episode with a bit of a chicken apocalypse, because we got to get everything that's in here out. So here we go, chicken apocalypse. They're trickling out. They're trickling out at a controlled rate so far, but they're diving into the fort. They seem to be scaring the baby sheep. We haven't even set a place for them to go. So we should do that. So the dwarves will actually care that the baby chickens are free and wild. Let's do all this. Let's do all this. Anybody else? Any other baby chickens? Yeah, all the other baby chickens have a place to live. That's great. I am going to actually just build a another pen and pasture here, and we're gonna do something cool. We're gonna put the dogs in here, because this is gonna be our eventual, like, area for basically our bottleneck coming into the fort. Need to think about how we're gonna do this exactly. When the doors are up, you want this door on the inside, so I guess we're gonna end up putting a trapdoor maybe here, this far. We'll see. We'll see. We'll think about it later. This is not the time for that. It's not. We're getting distracted. Okay? All dogs that are not already on a post are getting assigned to here. So these two puppies, it looks like... Oh, I just accidentally removed a lamb from their place of living. There's two dogs on ropes. Any other dogs? The other adult dog got killed. Okay. Fine. Is this Robot? His name is absolutely Robot. He feels like he just missed out on getting a name, so he's getting a name. What kind of name are we going to give this guy? Let's look at his preferences. He's Jet. Done! Robot Jet! That was easy. Why am I giving this guy a name? Because I notice him every time he runs by. He's just such a cool-looking dwarf. It feels like if I don't give him a name, I'm not acknowledging his coolness, which means there's not going to be that many dwarves left that don't have a name in the first 20. So I'm going to think about giving these last couple of people names. But we'll do that next episode. For right now, I'm just going to look and see. 2 more blocks left on the wall. This can just be lime wood. There we go. We need to start making glass. Hopefully we do. Let's go on and check that, see if it started. Okay, this is make green glass blocks. Good. I now want this to have no outside work orders, so that this does all of the gathering of sand for me. This is right? I did put sandbags in here? No, I didn't. Yes, I did. I guess, do I have to put quality in here for these? I don't think so, but we're gonna anyway. No. I'm just gonna put everything on because since the only thing that's allowed in here is sandbags, everything else won't matter? Yeah. Steel breastplate, 2 steel helms, a steel shield, some copper feet. I mean, those are hands, not feet. Do we not know the difference between feet and hands? Jeez. I'm a little concerned for us, to be honest. Reach shot grates. We can unpause these now. And yeah. Oh, the next is the roof. The roofs are going to be awful. Just to be clear, they're the hardest part. Especially since this is a big area. We're going to be like doing bands. We're going to need tons and tons of glass. We're going to do a band of glass, a double band, a band of glass, a band. Oh, we did not cut this down. Somebody chop this, please. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider giving me a like or checking something else on the channel. I've done lots of different things in other games, and you may enjoy some of it. If you've been here before and found that you've enjoyed yourself, please consider a subscribe. They really help, although the views are very much appreciated. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you again next time that we are here in Armorrazors.